David Steinberg is a second-generation manager here at the Ray Lynn Sporting Goods store. Since his father ran the business, Steinberg has seen more sanctions to gun owners than anyone before him, making it tough to move products.
Right now there's federal laws, state laws, there's even local laws in some instances, and they don't always agree with each other. Whatever's the strictest is the one I'm going to go by.
That strictest restriction came from the state in 2013, following the Newtown shooting, when the Assembly passed the Secure Ammunition and Firearms Enforcement, or S.A.F.E. Act. It kept gun owners from buying products such as high-capacity magazines that Steinberg said began to deter first-time buyers.
People don't know the laws. There's a lot of first-time buyers out there, and they get so confused and explaining things to them, or trying to explain it to them, that they just ended up getting frustrated and not buying anything.
And when repeat customers came in,
"You don't believe us? Why don't we go someplace else and buy it? They'll sell it to them." And it's like, no, you can't. You can't have high-capacity magazines. You can't have flash suppressors.
This confusion is part of the reason why Senator Bob Ortt from North Tonawanda is trying to get the act repealed. In a statement, Ortt said, "Since the so-called S.A.F.E. Act was signed into law, it has deeply divided our state. It was rushed through both houses of the legislature in the middle of the night without public input. It infringed upon constitutional rights, made criminals out of law-abiding sportsmen, and did nothing to protect our children, families, or communities. Considering the divisiveness of the S.A.F.E. Act between upstate and New York City, it seems only appropriate that its enforcement be divided as well." Ortt's proposal would keep the S.A.F.E. restrictions in place in New York City while removing it from the rest of the state. Steinberg is hoping that if S.A.F.E. is removed, his customers can understand what they can and cannot buy easier.
There's less laws on the books. It'll be easier to enforce and easier to explain to people because it'll be simple.
And when speaking to the senator's office, they told me there's not really going to be a time frame on the proposal, as it can only be passed when the Senate's on the floor during this current session. So I guess we'll see where it goes from here.